Hello, my name's David Robbins and I'm the product trainer here at Scolmore. Over the next few minutes or so, I want to take you on a little tour of the brand new Inceptor Omni, the new downlight from Scolmore. I'm going to take you through some of the features and functions this is capable of and show you some of the really cool things that it's all about. Giving it a description, it's a fire rated, dimmable downlight with switchable colour temperature, and it accepts interchangeable bezels, and it comes complete with an insulation support bracket and a pre-wired flow connector, bringing all of those technologies together in one innovative downlight. We're going to explore some of the features and some of the design ideas behind this and see just what this can do. Let's start with Flow. Flow is Scolmore's very own pre-wired connection system, meaning that the installer can carry out his wiring and then install these units very quickly and very efficiently. He can carry out all of his pre-installation systems checking. He can remove the units for periodic testing, and if necessary he can fit all the units together at the end of a build after all the other trades have been through, and so they don't damage it, for instance. It's fire rated, meaning it's compliant with either 30, 60 or 90 minutes depending on the building, and the switchable colour temperature allows 3 different colour ranges to be produced from one single unit. Let me demonstrate that for you. Just use the click connector, flow connector, and starting at warm, this gives a very warm, very orange glow to the light, quite a pleasant looking light, maybe gives a cosy feel to it. 2700 kelvins. Simply switching to cool white at 4200, it's a much brighter, much bluer type of light source. And then one more switch over to 6500 kelvins and daylight, designed to match and mimic existing daylight in normal conditions. The brightest one of these settings will be cool white, giving out 580 lumens, whereas the lowest one is 500 lumens on warm white. And there's a subtle change in the angle as well. Warm white gives out 40 degrees of illumination, cool white gives out 50 degrees of illumination, and daylight gives out 65 degrees of illumination. Let's just switch this off and carry on. Supplied in the box, every Inceptor Omni comes with a fixed bezel, direct downlight. An adjustable bezel is available as an accessory. Unlike previous incarnations where the adjustable bezel has been included in the box, that's not happening this time. The idea behind that is that we found that 95% of the accessory bezels that were included in the box were discarded and never used. So with an eye to the environment and to reduce the amount of waste, we've removed them from the box and have them as an accessory available on demand. The bezels are available as chrome, satin chrome and white, and the product codes are BZ4605CH for chrome, BZ4605WH for white, and BZ4605SC for satin chrome. The light source itself is a COB or chip on board LED light, which is a very bright, very powerful small point light source. And in front of that is fitted a faceted lens designed to break up the light and create a much more pleasing type effect of light, often described as a halogen type effect, which is regarded as a very pleasant type of light source. Supplied in the box with every Inceptor Omni is a small metal bracket, clips onto the top of the unit and is used as an insulation support bracket, pushing up any insulation that's in the void, keeping it away from the light, creating an air pocket, an airspace around that, helping the unit to run cooler and therefore prolonging the life of the unit. But it does more than that. By keeping the insulation in one piece and just pushing it up out of the way, it means that the building regulations apply to that building. It maintains its Class L status for energy efficiency. As I say, also ensuring it prolongs the life of the unit. But it's not always needed, and when it's not required, it can be removed Complying with building regulations, the IP rating of the unit changes depending on the bezel in use. So the fixed bezel has an IP rating of 65. The adjustable bezel has an IP rating of 54, making the unit ideal to use in shower rooms and bathrooms with the fixed bezel. Designed to be fitted into small spaces, it only requires a 65 to 70mm cutout, and with a ceiling void height of only 65mm without using the bracket, it should fit into even the smallest locations. With the bracket, it requires 85mm. The shape of the Omni was also being designed to help the installation. The rounded edges and curved shape, the cable coming out of the top of the unit means that installing into those small openings, it doesn't foul and it fits easily and securely. Helps to maintain the fire rating by keeping the minimum opening spaces. There's a whole host of features and benefits designed to help the wholesaler and help the installer. The fact that it accepts interchangeable bezels means that the wholesaler can provide the bezel to suit the application. It comes dimmable as standard, so we can help manage stock levels by not having to hold two different lines of stock. We don't provide unnecessary bezels and create environmental problems with extra waste in the box. And the switchable colour temperature means that no matter what the application, the wholesaler will have the right product for the job. From the installer's point of view, the pre-wired flow connector and the shallow install height and the shape and the top mounted cable makes installation quick, easy and straightforward. The interchangeable bezels again means that the installer can switch bezels to suit the application. Switchable colour temperature means that even if the customer changes their minds, the installer won't have to replace the unit. The product code LED 4600 WH7D, in this case WH being white and 7 being 7 watts. It comes with a standard 2-year warranty, but if the customer registers their product online, that warranty is extended to 5 years. Available, like I say, in 3 finishes: LED 4600 CH7D for chrome, LED 4600 SC7D satin chrome, LED 4600 WH7D for white. The Inceptor Omni complies with all building and wiring regulations. Part B is concerned with fire, and so the intermittent strip gives this a fire rating of 30, 60 or 90 minutes, depending on construction. Part E is concerned with resistance to sound and the passage of air, and so installing Inceptor Omnis in a building will not impact the sound effectiveness of the building. Part L is about energy efficiency and heat gain or heat loss. Installing these will not affect that, especially using the insulation support bracket, pushing the insulation out of the way. And Part P is concerned with electrical safety, and it's fully compliant with that. So where will the Inceptor Omni be used? My first thought would obviously be domestic applications, such as bathrooms or kitchens. The fixed bezel giving a high IP rating is ideal for a bathroom, whereas the adjustable bezel makes it ideal to use in the kitchen environment, angling the light to suit the task at hand, switching the colour temperature to those different environments to suit. Maybe a shower room. High levels of steam and water spray, the high IP rating of a fixed bezel make it ideal. The Omni could also be used in commercial buildings and properties, bars and restaurants for instance, using these to create areas of light and dark and mood and atmosphere, changing the colour temperature to suit the needs, changing the bezel to create areas of high intensity lighting of tasks and so on. What about hotels? One single unit can be used in a number of locations, from corridors to bedrooms to shower rooms, switching the colour temperature, changing the bezel to create different types of usage. Retail outlets could also take advantage of the switchable colour temperature and the adjustable bezels as well to create interesting lighting patterns within the property. Thank you for listening, and I hope this presentation has given you a few insights into what this product is all about. Shortly, I'll be sending you an email with a little quiz on there. Please take the time to complete the quiz and send it back to me. And thank you for your time. I hope this has been useful.